Hi, Amy O. Just wanted to say hi. Um, what did you guys think about last Sunday's episode 3, season 6, Walking Dead? It's pretty devastating. Wow, I'm still trying to get over it. I went through so many emotions within just a few minutes. It was insane. Um, wow. Uh, Fear, shock, denial, anger, nausea, um, disbelief again. Oh wow, and anger again. I don't know. I've been flip flopping back and forth too ever since Sunday night. Um, and in a way, I don't believe it. I just don't believe that he's dead. But I'm afraid I'm going to be one of those crazy people that refuse to believe that Beth was dead when they saw her shot in the head. Um, but we didn't really see him die. We saw what they wanted. I mean, what they wanted us to see. I guess it appeared that he was being eaten. Um, but the whole scene just looked wrong. It didn't look right. And they made a point to show the way he fell with, pulling Nick down on top of him. I don't know. I don't know if it was all just a crazy accident. 'Cause it seems like he could have just shoved him off to the side. Do you think that he was just made a split decision to grab him and was he? What was the deal? Has he got something in mind? I don't know. I mean, Glenn's always thinking, "What do I do next?" What 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 am I gonna do? If this happens, if that happens, we need to have a plan. He's always got a plan, and he's got a backup plan for that plan. Nick's a smart. I mean, Nick. Shit, Nick's not a smart guy. Nicholas is a dumbass, and I couldn't figure out how come. I really couldn't. I couldn't figure out. I kept thinking, why would Glenn let him come with him? I mean, he's obviously not much help navigating around that town because he keeps having to say, Nick, which way, which way? And he's like, and he's like the dumbest guy I've ever seen in my life. Not only, I mean, he's an idiot. Nicholas is an idiot. Was an idiot. Thank God he's gone. I hate to say that, but really. And I don't think there's too many people out there that would disagree. But, and I mean, it's not like we're talking about real people here anyway. Feels like it though. It's kind of depressing. It broke my heart to think that it does. I hope Glenn's not dead. I'm like, oh. Anyway, but I think I figured out why. I mean, and after I realized it, it was like, wow, that's pretty obvious. I don't know why I didn't know that already. The reason that Glenn took him with him instead of leaving him there with them is because he feels. Okay, let me put it this way. When Nicholas attacked Glenn outside of Alexandria and tried to kill him, and Glenn won that confrontation, he came out the victor of that confrontation, and he decided to let Nicholas live. At that point, he felt like he would have to protect everyone else from Nicholas's stupidity, because he should have put him down. And I do mean put him down because the guy hasn't done anything but suffer. I mean, the guy's suffering. He's suffered the whole time, being terrified and suffering through this guilt that he obviously, had by the end of this. I mean, he probably always had, but was just trying to act, trying to blow it off because I didn't want to think about it, I guess. So anyway, he feels like he's got to protect his friends and other people from Nicholas because if it wasn't for Glenn, Nicholas would be dead. I mean, if Glenn had just killed him, and he had every right to kill him at that point that Nick had attacked him and tried to kill him, he had every right to kill. I mean, in my opinion, he had every right to kill that guy. Because this is a different world than what we live in. I mean, even in this world, if somebody tries to kill you, you have the right to defend yourself by any means. If somebody attacked you and shot you, was trying to kill you, you have the right to kill them. I mean, you can kill them and not suffer any repercussions because I'm not telling you guys to go kill people. Obviously, no, don't do that. But if somebody shoots you, you could shoot them back because they're trying to kill you. So anyway, he could have killed this guy and spared everybody the danger of being around this guy. Because in this world here that they're in, not here where we're at, but the Walking Dead world, if you have people around you that are not going to have your back and who are only looking out for themselves, it can cost you your life. You have to have people around you can trust. And nobody can really put their trust in this guy. I mean, you want to at this point, before he died, because he was trying to make up for everything he'd done. He felt bad about it, and he decided that he wanted to be a good guy and do the right thing, but he just didn't have the guts for it, man. He doesn't have any guts at all now, but really. Oh my. Anyway, he's gutless, you could say. But that's what I feel like Glenn was thinking, because like I said, I just kept thinking, what is he thinking? What is he thinking? Taking this guy with him. This guy is going to get him killed. And when I said out loud, this guy is going to get him killed, that's when I realized that's Glenn. Glenn's just being Glenn. He wants to save people, yeah. But it's not that he wants to save Nick now. Not completely. He does. But mostly he wants to make sure that Nick doesn't get anybody else killed because he decided he wasn't going to kill him. You get me? I think you understand. You guys are smart. Probably a lot smarter than I am. It took me a while to figure that out. You guys probably already knew it. Anyhow, let me know what you think about it, or anything else you'd like to talk about this latest episode. I liked it. It was pretty awesome, but I was so upset. I was so upset. It was the most emotional episode of The Walking Dead that I have. Is it the most emotional one I've ever seen? Maybe for me it was. That episode where Carl has to kill his mom when she has the baby, and then Rick comes back. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was so upsetting, just seeing that stuff going on with Lori, and I can't stand Lori. I don't miss her. I'll put it that way. Never did like her. But anyhow, I felt so bad for Maggie and Carl and Judith and even Lori. Even though I don't like her, I felt bad for her. And Rick. Oh my gosh. Hey, come on in. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. yeah.